much. It's a great honor to be here today with my colleagues Bob Bailey and Rosario Marchese. And I've got to tell you, we've got a number of other MPPs who have been here and unfortunately had to leave. It's a very, very busy day, but I'm going to try to pick out the ones that have had a minute or two to stay. I see Peter Fonseca, the Minister of Labour and MPP from the Mississauga area. I see Nick Smith, the Minister of Tourism from North Bay. I see Charles D'Souza, who's from the Mississauga area. I see the brand new kid in the block, Eric Hoskins, who's 2 days old in the legislature. Welcome, Eric. Have I missed any? Sorry? No, go ahead. Have I missed anyone else? I know I saw lots of folks come in and had a chance to speak with you, and I know more will be coming forward. So listen, people are standing. There's sandwiches that are getting cold, so I won't speak for too long. I basically want to touch on three quick things. And the first is, and I appreciate the very, very kind introduction that was given, and I appreciate some of the kind things that people have said to me in the way of thanks. But I've got to tell you, the first thing I want to say is the thanks shouldn't be directed at me or at the government. The thanks should be directed at all of you, and it should be directed at the organizations that you represent, directed at the staff members, directed at the volunteers who are involved. You are doing important work for this province. You're doing important work, obviously, for individuals who are accessing your services, but you're doing an important work for all of us. And I want to begin with an absolute blanket thank you, and please pass that on. And give yourself a round of applause. And the second message I want to bring is to acknowledge the importance of your work. I juggle these two portfolios right now. I think I should never read a novel in cabinet. The Premier thinks you have more time than you do. And training colleges and universities, research and innovation, it's about the economy, it's about the future, it's about not only how is Ontario going to weather this current economic storm, it's how are we going to emerge stronger than ever. And one of the key things that comes forward is we need to have the most highly skilled and highly trained workforce imaginable. We have to make sure that everybody can reach his or her potential, and that's where you come in. It is about the economy these days, and I was pleased to hear that's the theme for today. It is what's driving everything here at Queen's Park. It's what's driving every government and every capital in the world. And we recognize the important role that training and education plays in preparing our workforce for the future, preparing Ontarians for the future, and preparing us to compete as we move forward. And literacy is so crucial. You know the statistics. I believe it's over 3 million Ontarians, adult Ontarians, are unable to function at a high school level. We've got to be able to address this. We've got to be able to make sure that people reach their full potential. So I want to acknowledge the importance of the work that you're doing, and just say how much it's impacting all of Ontario. And the third thing I want to touch on is, and remember I said only three, so I will be wrapping up in a second, is the whole issue of partnership and the fact that our government and TCU in particular is very, very proud to be partners with you. We're very proud of the investments that were announced in the budget. I'm very proud, those of you who watched the question period, we had a bit of an exchange with a government member to highlight the announcement that was made in July of additional support for many of the community agencies that are represented here. There's an RFP that went out in the last few weeks, and we're continuing our work with you. We see and recognize the value of literacy as we move forward, and we're going to continue to be very, very proud partners with you, your organizations, and of course the most important people, the individuals who are coming forward for that training. So welcome to Queen's Park. I'm absolutely delighted to be here today, and I look forward to our continuing relationship, our continuing dialogue. I know these are not easy times, and don't think that we're living in a bubble up here. I know that demand is going up. I know there's a lot of people who are struggling out there, and that's why maybe that was a signal for me to end. I don't know. That's why I think there's even more importance associated with the work you're doing. So thank you, and we'll be I know you'll be hearing from other folks, and then we'll have a chance to mix and mingle a bit. So once again, welcome to Queen's Park.